Fill in the blanks typing, one of the easiest tasks of PG academic examination. Its weightage is 7.2 marks in listening, only listening. No other score is there. 7.2 marks in listening. That's the weightage. In the real exam, generally you get 2 questions, but sometimes you can get third question also. Yes. To demonstrate, I'll answer one question.
First, it was pets, then fish. Now it's poultry and pigs. The list of animals allowed to feed on insects is growing. A new EU law authorizing the use of insect protein in poultry and pig feed came into force earlier this month, a significant milestone for an industry keen to worm its way into the animal feed business. Since a ban on processed animal protein was imposed in 2001 in the wake of the mad cow crisis, soy and fish meal have become the bedrock of animal feed in Europe.
So it is all about simply typing the missing words in the respective blanks. Nothing. There is some missing words. That missing word should be typed in the respective blanks. Nothing much. So every time your spelling is correct, let's say this spelling is correct, you get 1 mark. If this spelling is correct, you get 1 more mark. This is correct, 1 more mark. This is correct, 1 mark. So every perfect spelling will give you close to 1 mark. If you do not answer a blank, for example, you don't answer it, you will not get any score here. There is no negative mark in this. Okay. Right. So if you answer, but the spelling is not correct, you don't get marks. There is no negative marking. See, all are correct. I get close to 4 marks because every perfect spelling will give me how much? Close to 1 mark. All blanks have good distance.
President Trump has warned Turkey's President Erdogan that foreign interference is complicating the situation in Libya. It comes after Turkish MPs approved a bill allowing the military to be deployed to intervene in Libya's civil war in support of the UN-backed government in Tripoli. The United States is to ban a number of popular e-cigarette flavors to curb the rising use of vaping products among teenagers. However, menthol and tobacco flavors will be allowed to remain on the market, and large refillable vaping devices are completely exempt from the ban.
Refillable, curb, deployed. Do you want, you can first write the rough spelling. Later on, you can better it. If you do not want to do it, what you can do, you can first write each word on erasable noteboard, and later you can enter in the computer. So interference, deployed, curb, refillable. Okay, all are correct. So this is how it works. Only spelling is important in this task. You writing the spelling of missing word is important in this task, and that spelling cannot be typed in all capital letters. So in the entire PT academic, wherever you use all capitals, that response will not attract any score. Please understand. The spelling, what you type, can be either correct in the American way or in the British way. For example, COLOUR for a blank can be correct spelling. COLOR is also correct spelling. It can be either US spelling or UK spelling. Your own spelling is not accepted. Now, I'll teach you the steps to follow in order to answer this question type. Step 1. Before the audio starts, there is a 5-6 second gap, right? That's called preparation time. During this preparation time, you should do a couple of things. Number 1, you should get ready. You should first decide in the exam, how are you answering this task? Are you directly typing in the computer, or are you first writing on the erasable noteboard, then entering in the computer? So if you are directly typing in the computer, please get ready on the keyboard, the mouse, everything. You should be in the perfect position to start. No, I'm not directly typing on the computer. I'm going to do it indirectly. First on the erasable noteboard, next in the computer if you wish to do. So accordingly, you should get your erasable notes ready, the pen ready. Just open the cap and then put the pen on the erasable noteboard. Get ready to listen. Right. Also, please observe the distance between blanks. Sometimes Pearson gives you 2 blanks in a very short or close distance. So in the process of you answering, you capturing, you writing the first blank, the next blank, there is a chance of what? You not picking it. So that's why if you can observe in the beginning only what is the distance between blank, anywhere if 2 blanks are together, in the beginning itself. Therefore, you will listen, catch the first blank. Without writing, you will catch the second word. Then together, these 2 you can write, in one phase. That's something you can do. Step 2, once the audio starts, you read listen simultaneously, just like you do in highlight incorrect words. In highlight incorrect words, what you do? In highlight incorrect words, you read, listen simultaneously, and you punish. You click the incorrect words. Here, you read, you listen, that's common, but you will not click anything. Any missing word is there on the screen, you type it, taking it from the audio. That's what you will be doing. So you will be listening, reading, either directly entering the words in the computer or you are writing them on the erasable noteboard. This is the stage 2 or step 2. Step 3. More than 80% of the students ignore this step. They never proofread the answer. So step 3 is proofreading the answer. You have to go through each word that you typed, each word you first blank, second blank, third blank, fourth blank, how many blanks you filled. Every word, every blank's word has to be carefully examined for any possible spelling error. So you should make sure that there is a perfect spelling in each blank. That is when you have to click the next button. Now let me demonstrate a question with step 1, step 2, and step 3. Okay, blanks. Distance is good. No problem.
We've decided to adopt, just as a loose theme for the course, a biological theme so that you can see the connections between chemistry and biology and the things you might consider doing in the future. We want you to think about the molecules that are relevant to your body, the processes that occur in your body, the chemistry that's going on, and how energy plays a role. And we've divided the course into 4 sections, and after each section there will be a midterm. The first one is about matter.
Done like this. So I verified. I first got ready before the audio started. I observed the distance between the blanks. I got ready with my keyboard and I clicked in the first blank before the audio started. I listened carefully, typed the words in the respective blanks, the missing words in the respective blanks, and later I verified spelling of each and every word before I click the feedback. In the real exam, you will not click the feedback because this feedback, restart, previous buttons won't be available. Except next button, there's nothing available in the exam. So you will hit the next button. If you're coming to this task after finishing dictation, you may have a genuine question that, like dictation, can I write extra words here? For example, here the word is what? Relevant. Okay. So what I'm thinking, it is relevantly also. Relevantly also. Can I write both? So right now in the practice portal, you have a provision to write an extra word, but in the real examination, there is no provision to write extra words. Only you can write one word. The space that you get in the examination for a blank is only sufficient to complete one word. Second word spelling, there is no space for that. Okay. So the biggest challenge in this task is catching the words and typing the correct spelling. Many times students catch the word correctly, but they do not write the correct spelling. So I am not asking you to randomly improve your spelling. I have something to improve your spelling, which I think maybe other sites don't have. Let me show. See, go to vocabulary vitamins. In the vocabulary vitamin, there is something called improve listening vocabulary. Click it. Now, these are words what you are seeing on the screen. The words that you are seeing on the screen are the most repeated spelling in the PTE academic listening module. So these are the words from summarized spoken text answers, frequently asked questions and their answers, from fill in the blanks, from write from dictation. So you have filters also. You can practice all 500 or you can re-practice the practiced questions by clicking the practiced. You will only get the practiced questions here. If you click not practiced, you will get the fresh questions, whatever. Now, let's say I want to practice all. I click abandoned. I am already seeing the word. There's no rocket science. There is absolutely fine. Abandoned. You are seeing carefully. Again, you are hearing the same word you are typing. Only thing is you're getting used to the most common spelling of Pearson PT academic listening. If your spelling is correct, it will tell right answer. If your spelling is wrong, it tells it's wrong spelling. It's like that. So like this, you can practice maybe all or practice. There are only 500 daily. If you can practice some 20-30 spellings, you will be able to cover all these things in 15-20 days time. So I recommend you to do. So the practice plan, I want you to practice 100 questions from this. 100 questions divided by number of days to your examination. Imagine you're taking exam after 20 days from today. So 100 divided by 20, which means you have to practice 5 questions per day. So like that, 100 is target. You divide 100 with the number of days to your examination so that you can have your customized preparation plan for fill in the blanks, type in to secure the 7.2 marks in your listening module. See, thousands of PTE practice questions like essays. We have 101 essays. We are adding based on our exam experiences. Look at this, it has grammar. For example, you are lacking in subject verb agreement. You can go and work on what 5 levels of subject verb agreement exercises. Nobody is lecturing you on grammar. You are simply learning based on the activities. Now, for improving vocabulary, we have vocabulary improvement section and listening spelling section. So if you want to improve the exam familiarity, we have 10 mock tests coming here. Each mock test, when you write, gives you score. It gives you insights where you're doing well, where you're not doing well, all that stuff. And you can even access your answers once you finish the exam. So all the materials, like the latest guides, templates, everything is mentioned here. And the entire course recording is available. Latest class recording is available, including my real exam experiences. So, right, all the basics. Now, this is my real exam experience, the exam that I took on January 26th, January 30, 2026 or something. So everything, it's a complete package. Don't hesitate to buy this. The subscription is starting from just, I think, 1,500 rupees in Indian currency for a week's subscription. So every feature is going to come in the 1 week subscription plan. I'll meet you with the new essay sample question and answer. Stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you find value in my channel, please do subscribe.